What's up, Tricology family? Welcome back to another episode of the Tricology News Talk. I hope everyone had a great Christmas, and now we are counting down to 2021. But before we get into that, I have some movie reviews for you guys and my top favorite films of 2020. So without further ado, let's get started. So our first movie review is going to be on Wonder Woman 1984, which is directed again by Patty Jenkins. So not only did she direct it, but she also co-written the script as well. So Gal Gadot returns as Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman, alongside with Chris Pratt, Casey, Kristen Wills, and Pedro Pascal. So in the set of 1984 during the Cold War, the film follows Diana and her past love Steve Trevor as they face off against Max Lord and Cheetah. So hey, yeah, in case y'all didn't know, not only the movie that came out in theaters, but it also came out on HBS as well. So, guys, if you guys see the movie, just like try to stay off spoilers. Don't spoil anything too much about it. So, give it about a month. So, like, because I think the movie will stream on HBO Max for 31 days, and it said it was by like January 24th. So yeah, give it about that time. So yeah, so to do some spoilers, so that way people don't make because like every time we see a Marvel or like a DC movie, we want to try keep everything out. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to do my best as I can for like for spoilers. So I really enjoyed it. Like it may not have been the best as the first one because the first one had a lot of potential. And it was like their starting point for the DC extended universe because they was at a bumpy start, and one was the one that they able to get that edge back to them, and it made $1 billion in the box office. So it's kind of hard, like for the since we still in the pandemic right now, but it did really well. As far as the box office is concerned, it made more money in its opening weekend than Tenet did, but it still got a long way to try to make more money in worldwide as Tenet did. They still got a long way to go, but either way, the whole premise of the story is that when you try to want something back or you really need something desire but like you don't know like it could be destroying your life or like but what's going on, so that's the premise, the main premises of the movie. Like for example, like the villain in the movie, Maxwell Lord, like he tries to see a better future like for the world, and he doesn't know he's destroying it, and now it is up to Diana and her pastor Steve Lever, who has come back from the dead to be able to try to stop it before the world comes to a head, and then like and the same thing goes for Cheetah. Like she wants to be to something because she's probably been pushed around. She kind of reminds me of Jim Kelly's Riddler, Jamie Foxx's Electro. Like she was like a little um, brainless, smart girl who's being like pushed around or like stuff like that. And then once she gets her powers, like she become a more invincible, but she don't know that it's killing her with the stuff that's going on. So but overall, I know it had some mixed reviews, but it had some same clarities to the first one. It tried it to be like a cheesy 80s style film. It tried to go for that level, but even though but Patty Jenkins taking on the 1980s, but found it over clingy at sometimes, but it worked really well. It worked really well though. So it's not really bad. It's not like it was a bad movie, but like it was really good. It was trying to do things at one time, but like it almost failed the way that Zack Snyder tried to deal with Justice League, but luckily it didn't. It did not. So it was okay. It was still good. Like if you check the Rotten Tomatoes, is in the same way as Aquaman, and Aquaman was still good. Like from a fan's perspective, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Shazam are the best good ones so far in the DC extended universe. And Wonder Woman 1984 will be on that list, still be on that list as well. But overall, I would have to give this movie like a either a B or a C. But it turned out really good. So if you guys have a HBO Max, I would recommend go watch it now. If you're not comfortable going to the theaters, but if you are comfortable going to the theater, so go check it out right now. So and other than that, so let's get into our next movie review. That will be on Disney Pixar's latest film, Soul. It's directed by the person that did Monsters Inc. Up and Inside Out. It stars Jamie Foxx and Tina Fey. So the story follows a middle school music teacher named Joe Garner who seeks to reunite his soul and body after they instantly separated just before his big break as a jazz musician. So that this is by far the so let me say this like so Soul is the first Pixar film to be featured as a to feature an African American protagonist. So I really love this movie. Like it kind of reminds me of Coco, with all the jazz music score in it, and the animation, the story, and the voice acting and the music itself was really great. So and it's available now on Disney Plus. So for those who are in certain countries, Disney Plus is available, and for all the other countries that don't have at Disney Plus, it will be in theaters as well. So I really like this movie. So it tells like what what you're looking for, but you don't really see it as you see it. So it all purpose is trying to find well what makes you as you look in deeper personalities of working and deception as it is. But I think that this is the really this is a real masterpiece right here. This is like I said before, this is Pixar's best original since Coco, and so it really catches the orbiter. So I think this is something that everyone will be wanting to watch. So I would definitely give this one a solid A plus for that. So wherever you were, so you did you decide to watch Soul? Did you decide to watch Woman in 1984, or did you watch both? So let me know in the comment section what you thought about those the movies from there. So yeah, that's that. So on to our next topic. We're gonna talk about my top 10 favorite movies from 2020. So without further ado, let's get started with that. But even though this is not gonna be in chronological order, but I just have it as a list as it goes. So at number 10 is gonna be Freaky. So it starts like Vince Vaughn and so it's like a horror like version of Freaky Friday. So the a student a girl got mixed up with a serial killer and they switch bodies and all the and stuff like that, and she the body doing other things that don't want it to do and all this stuff. But this was a really a good movie from Blumhouse. I would get you guys checked out that movie. Next one is going to be Mama Rainey's Black Bottom, one of Chadwick Boseman's final films, and also it was based on Austin Winston's theatrical plays, and also stars Viola Davis as the title role. And this was a really a good movie there, and Denzel Washington produced the movie as well. It's on Netflix. I like you might guys check that out as well. Next one on the list is The Invisible Man. I think this is the best horror film of 2020. So, and of course, Elizabeth Moss in this movie. I remember seeing this in the theaters before this whole pandemic started, and this was a really good movie to watch if you're a big horror fan. So I recommend checking that out as well. Next one is the Trial of the Chicago Seven, which is on Netflix. I recommend you guys check out that movie as well. That was a really a good movie that I enjoyed that one. So yeah, this I never knew all the stuff that's been going on until I saw the movie, but that yeah, because it is a bio movie. I didn't know there was a lot of stuff going on in Chicago. I didn't know about, but I was glad enough to be able to watch the movie. I really enjoyed it about that, and all the performances was really great. And so next one is going to be Mink. So that movie there is based off Citizen Kane off of that. So David Fincher directed this after the film industry citizen worship taking on the subject on that, and Gary Oldman played really good Meek on that one. So it's on and Netflix right now, so everybody can check out that one too as well. Next, what up? It's Tenet. So Christopher Nolan's the latest new movie. So I really enjoyed that one too. You gotta watch that movie at least 2 or 3 times to kind of understand the premises of the movie. But this is the spy. Christopher Nolan takes on a spy um, uh, genre type movie. So this is definitely a movie you guys to check out for that one. So next one is going to be Sonic the Hedgehog. So this by far was the best video game adaptation movie in a long time. So I know when you guys saw the TV trailer for that, I was like, what the hell? So thank God your voices were heard and they was able to fix out Sonic, and the movie came out great as well. Jim Carrey was the best, was a great villain, and with Doctor Phil here. So that was a really good as well. So next one is Soul. Of course, we already did our movie review today, so you don't have to worry about that. So move on to the next one, and next one is Bad Boys for Life. So you guys already know your boy worked on that movie. So this one here took on a different approach. Michael Bay did not direct this one, so I think this is one of the reasons that the movie came out good. So we gave it to the hands of new directors that take on a different approach of it. So this was really good. I had the pleasure to be able to work on this film and be at the premiere as well. So, and then finally, I think this will be my number one choice here, and this will be The Five Bloods. Yes, this Spike Lee did a real good masterpiece on this one. I think with everything, but I think the one that stand out was of course the late Chadwick Boseman and Delroy Lindo, who did really good on that. I hope we get an Oscar for that. So yeah, that's my top picks for best films of 2020. Let me know in the comment section what was the best you think it was, and let me know what's your picks on for the best movie of 2020. And let me know what you thought of Soul and Wonder Woman 1984 as well. So let me know that in the comment section as well. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell when new episodes are uploaded. And other than that, this is Trico, and I'm signing off. Peace.